Heyo, Noctus here. We just came back to the Seamstresses Union and found out about the same safe house. Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar, it's usually where he does business. Mention Coyote's crusade, what is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to some chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through the chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. How did you get involved in all this? I'm a former runner. Now, I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are any Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He's often stateside. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. Alright then, I'll be going now. Van Grass, right there. Johnny Clean. Might as well talk to Johnny Clean, fuck it. Johnny leans over to the seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the union. Hey Johnny, I'm looking for a cherry to Coyote. Piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. The piano looks like it's been here since the union was built, but doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest for almost as long. Inspect the piano. The piano seems normal until you notice it is very rigid. Upon further investigation, it's because the piano is bolted to the wall. A close look to the floor reveals skid marks indicating that the piano slides to the left. Alright, play chopsticks. You're a natural. You should give up Shadowrunning and become a touring pianist. Johnny does not look impressed. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder. Immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. Oh shit. Alright. Dr. Sarah Castle. About everything a runner might need in one-stop shopping expertise. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, a fully stocked cyber surgery cleanup. Sarah Castle, make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looks like you could use a hand. No, tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? Jeez, God, do you really think this is the time? How did he die? This is gonna have to wait. This woman needs surgery now. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to go sit in the waiting area. Watch some kind of trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Miss Kubota never said what kind of Cyberarm she'd pay for. I want something badass. Got one with a laser inside? He'll take what I give you, lady. Now let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Nobody. I earned this face. By being stupid, I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty night. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyberarm. But now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Cass's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Can I talk to you for a few minutes, Coyote, about Sam? Coyote looks genuinely sad. I can't say I'm surprised she's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? What about Sam? I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed like Sam's joke, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny, I guess. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It's a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage. Yeah, you know him. Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lips. Her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a feud. Well, Jake was having a feud. Sam was sauce on her back, but good. Eventually he got loud the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what with Miss Kubota wanted to reject him. Mr. Clay wasn't around, can't remember why. So she asked Jake to do the honors. He dragged him out back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You say he got loud. You remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drac, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It's pretty pathetic stuff. Sam have any enemies? Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least not I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash one of the bunks. He was one the night before I saw him last. How bad was he drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam was a monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs, he loved the nitro. Never could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that. Once he got sick, he started using it more and more stuff trying to forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You would just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good even. All better. Just like that. His mom helped him out. Never said how though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run when I recover. Alright. Find the med bay, investigate Sam's bunk, live with the stoneless Mr. Delilah. Talk to Castle. In the Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, combined yet complete with shamanistic fetishes. This is sixth-world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go on unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Your talents are going to waste down here. High praise for simple arm swap. Especially since you wouldn't let me repair her face. Do you know too? I belong to facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service medbay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar after all. For repair of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? What cyberware do you have available? Jesus Christ. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Or not paying, I wasn't expecting this. Oh shit. Nah, we're good. What's that on your shoulder? This sort of guy supports the healing rituals that I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. You a shaman too? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I am trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Alright, tell me more about trauma kits. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include defibrillator, spray on synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. So if you're bleeding out, one of those get you back on your feet? Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has its limits. Alright then. For now. Hey. Hey. Algernon? Yeah, Algernon. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral spaces while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young troll, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the Sixth World, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let me see what you got. Powerbolt, aim, heal wound, Annabelle, mind wipe, stun bolt, acid stream, armor, distraction, lightning bolt, flamethrower, mana bolt, weaken armor, fog, quiet bomb, air barrier, silence, haste. Fucking hell. All these are nice. Eric Mesmerman? What do you mean no credit? Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not only will you look bad. Not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep on the right side of the ground. Take a look at what you got. Oh yeah, all these. Okay, I wasn't sure if you got any new ones. A few. Nothing to get out of this world though. E.B. Gruberman. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfectionism is the man's cybernetic right arm. It's obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the light of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and, of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer the sergeant, sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What's looking to sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So, what can I get you? Take a look at what you got. Damn. Alright. Mostly the same as the other. Need a few frags too. Alright. Alright, we're good. Sweet. Alright, we're good. David Fry II. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things you can identify. In the eye of this technobit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or any gear you need? What's the deck? You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, you jack into the local node of the facility you're in. The deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry in the firework of your base Matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you'll get booted from the system and it'll hurt. Program. Program the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. ESP. John, you want to take this one? Sure. When you infiltrate a facility and you on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which, when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. Oh, what do you have for sale? Shit. Nice. Rocket Quaffner. Alright. Alright then. See ya. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker, my good friend, Johnny Clean. All in the same overalls that you saw him upstairs. Down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to help if I can be. How is decking used? The decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a run will have the option, or the requirement, to go into the local matrix layout of the facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Why are you just the janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting us so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. That's just sort of part of me. Is it true you're a part of Echo Mirage? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known this guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he sure as hell is not going to tell you anything about those days. Your health and his, best to let the subject drop. See you guys around. Alright then, cool. Let's go talk to Gym Boy. No bunk's available. Welcome. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, finds the belly, you find an old photograph and see the outerwear. Pictures of a blonde boy and girl. Both appear about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check out the back of the photo. Sam and Jessica. Lake Sammamish State Park. Summer 2040. Pocket photo. Alright. What the fuck am I doing? Alright. Sweet. Cool. So all that does is just good to know. Party. Oh, why am I yawning so much? I found something that Buxton was using. Yeah, great, what was it? A photo. Did you just say about a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. Didn't sound like they got along that well. He was rambling on about it last time I saw him. By that point he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your comm link chips on the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Oddware. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all cops as happy as you? Yeah, we have our own clubhouse and everything. As per our discussion, I'm informing you of another Ripper murder. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility on the docks. You want me for that? You want me for this? Put on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. Alright, cool. Another Ripper murder? Where? Good docks. I've gotta go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my own torn off and Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks. Appreciate the help. Alright, let's talk to James McGee. Chloe and Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? We have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. Or with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs, trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. No kidding? Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? Grindel. He's Paco. Great, we're all introduced. Now give me my stones. Like the best stone, give me the rest. In an instant, the jeweler scoped on his eyes and quickly for what appeared to be the most valuable stones. He tells me he finds to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you did the job, but you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case. They do close no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the gem you already pocketed. You're good. Mr. Delisle looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Grass, follow me. Alright then. Van Grass is busy talking in his calmly, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass, make it quick. This is good, talk to me. We have some pretty things to sell, and you want to see them. I have fondness for pretty things, let me see. You hear the servers in Van Grass' cyber whirs, the magnifying glass slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Look at this direct gumball machine. I'll give you 2,000 for it. I'll give you 1,000 for them. I'll think about it. Do yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna need to up my charisma for this. Fuck that. I'm doing that shit. Motherfucker's trying to shortchange me. Nah, I'm gonna end this here. So, yeah, now that we have all that squared away. Yeah. See ya.